Okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna have you, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking a deep breath, big inhale, arms up, and a big exhale. That's it, inhale up, exhale down. There we go, let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling and exhaling down, fantastic. From here, we're just gonna start with shoulders going around and up and around. Yeah, that's it. Trying to open up, and then let's go the other way. And 2, and 1. And then from here, we're gonna bring our hands over our shoulders like this. Yeah, and then we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do with one arm at a time. So just round your shoulders. You're just gonna do one arm at a time. Good, and try to make it just the shoulders, not the rib cage as well, okay? So just your shoulders. If you can move the shoulders without moving the spine. Yes, and then reverse it the other way. Good. Yeah, right, now we're gonna move a little bit more with the rib cage. So now it's like you're kayaking. That's it, forward. Fantastic. We're just gonna kayak forward, we're not gonna kayak back. Or we might, 2. I'm gonna accept Celeste and we can start. Great. Okay, so then from here, we're gonna open the arms wide and back. And then bring them forward and open back, lifting the chest a little bit and open and close, and one more open, close. We're gonna go a little wider with our feet. And we're gonna squat, and as we keep moving the arms, you're gonna round and open and go down. So thinking of the hips going back as you let the arms go forward. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come back down into our squat. We're gonna put our hands on our hips and we're just gonna arch and round the spine here, okay? So looking down, looking up, down, up, and 2, just very gently, and 3, fantastic. We're gonna push ourselves up, good, and we're gonna go a little wider so we can tap our feet side to side, but we're gonna add the arms, adding a little extra lengthening on the upper body. So reaching, reaching, reaching. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go with the arms going up, 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 and up. Yep, and lift. And tapping, bending the knees a little bit as you switch your weight from one leg to the other. Yep, 2, and 1. We're gonna be down in front of you. Yep, that's it. And then up over your head. There you go. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We're gonna come back a little wider with your stand. We're gonna bend the knees, right? And then I'm gonna be sideways so you can see. We're gonna bend the knees, you're gonna hinge forward, and then up, hinge forward, up. Arms can stay up, can be in front, or can be just on your hips or your thighs. Just make sure your ribs are connected to your hips so you're not flaring the rib cage forward, right? It puts a lot of pressure in the back. So up, down, up, down. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and we stay down here. Put your hands on your thighs, or if you can go a little closer to the floor, you can. And we're just gonna pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Just think of having your sit bones going down with your heels on the floor, pressing, supporting you, instead of going forward with your knees, right? So it's up and down with the hips. Exactly. So your weight is on your feet, especially on your heels. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We come all the way up, and we're just gonna circle the arms around and lift up and around with the arms and up. Then you squat, you go up. You squat, send the hips back a little bit more, Lauren. Back, you got it. And 2. And then we're gonna keep the arms straight up above our head, and we're gonna bring the heels together. You got it. And we're going to lift the heels up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's it. Up, down. Keeping the legs as straight as you can. But without locking those knees, right? 3, 2, and we pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and again, heels touch close to each other. Yep, and keep pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the heels down, bring the arms down. From here, we're gonna bring our hands on our hips, and we're gonna turn the toes together and apart. Together, apart. Yeah, just moving from your hips. So you're turning from up here. And together and up. Together and up. You can move back so you can see my feet a little better. That's it. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bend the knees and then lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen. Yeah, so we're gonna have genie arms for this one. We're gonna bring one hand on top of the other like this. Just make sure if you feel any tension up here, we can lower the arms a little bit. Yeah, that's it. So one hand on top of the other, beautiful. Or one arm, top of the other, 2, 1. We're gonna bend, keep it low, lift the heels and lower. Lift the heels and lower. Exactly. You got it. Woo, stay low, stay low. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, and your last one, heels down, lengthen the legs. And we're going to go through rolling through your feet. So you're gonna bend, lift the heels, lengthen the legs, bring the heels down. Knees bent, lift the heels, lengthen the legs, bring them down. Yes, so slow, and down, and let's do 2 more. And then we're gonna go a little faster, okay? And here we go. Lengthen, lift, lower, bend, and lift, lower. Yes, if you need support, make sure you hold on to something. 2, and 1. And last one here. Woo! Shake your arms, let them go forward and back. Yeah, just let them move. If you have space, fantastic. And 2, and 1. We're gonna let the arms go circle around if you have a space. If not, just keep it small like this with your elbows bent. 2, and 1. Great job. All right, so we're gonna come back to stay on first position. Let me lower the camera just a tad so you can see my feet a tiny better. And then we're gonna go, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out to the side for a wider sumo squat and then push away, okay? So we go out and come back and just go a little bit wider and come back. Good. Belly in, make sure you can connect with your abs. And 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna add on. We're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go into a curtsy. Okay, and then we're gonna come back into the beginning, to the first position. So out, back, together. Out, back, together. Slow down, you lose your balance. And together. So out, back, together. Out, let's do it slow. Yeah, you're in your first. There you go. You go back into your curtsy. and then you bring it together. All right, so keep doing that for about 8 more. How's that? At your own pace. You know what to do. I'm gonna move Toby's back. He doesn't want to be in that one. He's in front of me, on the mat, doormat, together. And 3 more. Ooh. Yes, and back, and together, good, and again. Nice, and together. And last one here. Together. Good. All right. So now we're gonna go out. Yes? Good. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna come back to out. So back and out. Now what we're gonna do is add the arms, which are gonna hinge, hips are gonna hinge forward a little bit more, so we're a little lower and arms are in front of you. Yes? So we're just going from one to the other. The other was a little more for more warm up. Now we're just targeting this glute over here. Same leg, right? You haven't changed your legs yet. Same leg, same leg. Going back into the side. Stay low. Beautiful. There you go. So it's a low ceiling here. Back is straight. Belly is in. Hinging from the hip. Shifting your waist. Woohoo! Here we go. 4 more. Yes, this whole leg is doing all the work here, even though the other leg is moving. 2 and 1. And then we're gonna come back into curtsy. Yes. Hold it there. Hold your curtsy. You're just hinging from the hip. We're not upright yet. You're just hinging here. Good. And just little pulses here, just to finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen the knees. Yes. Beautiful. And this is your break. 4 more. 3, back heel is up if possible. Yeah. And your last one, up. Nice job. Okay, so this leg did all the work. Other leg now has to do the work. So I'm gonna move my chair so I have space to go sideways and back. And we'll do exactly the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna start slow, remembering what to do first, which was turn up from the hips and the knees and the toes, right? And you're gonna go out into a squat, back, and then back to first position, right? Yes, definitely wanna hold on to something if you want, if you need to, as you go through it, and together, right? So out into first, yeah, squat, then back to curtsy, push off to first position. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Yeah, together. And back, out, back, together. And that's it, out. Together. So you don't need to go too low. Just feel the control, connecting the wrists and the hips. And together. Now, if you want, you can already add the arms here in front of you, or not. Maybe holding on to something will be fine, right? Back, together, out, back, together. So this outside legs always turn out, right? Together. And again. And 4 more after this one. Woo! Together. Yes, beautiful. Nice. Yeah. And last 2 here. Yes. All right, now we're gonna go out and then back, and we stay out and then back. So we're skipping the coming up into a first position with the heels together. We're just going back. Now here I'm hinging more, right? Remember that? So you're really hinging from your hip, keeping the back straight. Otherwise, there's a lot of pressure on the back. So if you feel that, you can hinge more from your hip, so pitch yourself over a little bit more, or you can come up a little higher. So you can keep the spine straight as well. So either going down or coming up a little bit and not going down too low with your knees, okay? So figure out where you can do this without feeling it in your, feeling only on the glute and not on the lower back. Yeah, so you can add the arms if you want to. Yeah, I know. 4 more. It's challenging. This glute is talking to us, yes. And the quad, the front of your leg, you got it. And your last one, I'm gonna say in a curtsy. Remember this? We're saying a curtsy. Oh no, yes we are. We're saying a curtsy, great. And then we're just gonna pulse it here for 8. Arms could be up, so let's do that. Let's keep your back straight. Let's come up into a curtsy with the back straight and arms over your head or arms in front of you. 4, 3, 2, and then we come up, down, that's it. Whew. Gotta remember what I did on the other side. So we're so cool on both sides. Yes. Woo-hoo. And 2, and 1. Nice job. So we're really working, the glutes are working for us now. So let's go ahead and grab your weights. There you go. So we're gonna start back on first position, turning from the hips, turn out with your toes. And then we're gonna come up with the arms out to the side, okay? Right? So make sure you're not squeezing the glutes like this because that pushes the hips forward, so just relax. The glutes will work in this position, not like that, okay? So really make sure that's not happening. Lift from your abdominals like a zipper going up. Yes, feel like even the pelvic floor lifting up. And then we're going to extend the arms out to the sides and bend. And extend and bend. Feel the length in the spine. Make sure you have that. And you decide how far out you go. 3, 2, and I have a lot of itches today. Hold it here. We're gonna bend the knees and extend and bend. Now, really think of, as you bend the knees, you're turning the knees out to the sides, not forward like that. So it's going out, so the sit bones go down. Well, they're pointing back, but they are sliding down with your glutes, right? So your arms can be a little closer to you or a little farther away. Just make sure there's no tension on your neck. Yes, or any part of your body. 2, and 1. Now we're gonna stay in your low diamond shape. Yes, imagine you're doing this beautiful diamond shape. Could be a long one, could be a short one, that's fine. And then we're just gonna bend and extend our elbows again. You can bring them a little lower if you want to, closer to your body. It's all good, it depends how you're feeling, how heavy those weights are feeling right now. Yep. And if you don't, you already feel it without weights too. So if you don't have weights available, that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So now we're gonna lengthen the legs, extend the arms a little higher, and then we bend and we extend a little bit more. Yes. So keep those heels down. Think of your weight distributed on your heel and your toes evenly. You got it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. We're gonna hold in here. Now you can decide how high you're gonna go with your elbows. We're just gonna bend the elbows. Bring the weights over your shoulders and then extend. You can bring them lower like this and still bring your arms, your hands over your shoulders. So you decide. Higher, but not higher than your shoulders, for sure. Make sure width across your chest. Make sure we're not rounding. Yes, width across your chest. Think of collarbones wide. 3, 2, and 1. And we bring those elbows by your side and then the arms down. Good. All right, so we're gonna go into parallel feet. And then we're gonna squat and sit low. Yeah, so nice squat, not very low, just a nice squat. Comfortable. And you're gonna look down, right? And then we're gonna bend the elbows and extend the elbows back. And then bend the elbows and bring them down. Okay? And down. And down. That's all there is to it. And down. Bend. Stand. So you bend the elbows, bring your weights up, extend the elbows, bend them again, and down. Up, back, and down. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. Back, and down. Yep. You got it. Give me 3 more like this. 2, and 1. So you keep your arms back, and we're gonna lift our spine and lengthen your spine. Lift your hips, yep, and then we're gonna bend and extend the elbows the same way, just keeping the length in the hips and the spine. Looking in front of you. 4, 3, 2, just allowing those elbows to extend, and 1. We're gonna keep the arms behind our hips while we're here, wide shoulders. Good, and then we're gonna bend and hinge from the knees and the hips into a squat again. And keep that, turn your palms up. Yes, so we can hold it here with your arms behind you. Yes, you're turning your palms pointing up. You can hold it here, or you can shift your weight forward over your toes and lift your heels up. And hold it there. And up. So you're going to try really hard to keep the balance. Yep. And 4, and 3, wherever you are, make sure your arms are straight and long behind you and your shoulders are wide. And 1, bring your heels down, lift yourself up. Yes, great. So we're gonna do this one more time, but I'm gonna add either a squishy ball or a throw pillow. So I'm gonna use my throw pillow because that way it gives you an idea of what I wanna do. I'm gonna fold it. You have a squishy ball, right, Celeste? You can do the squishy ball and then just put it between your thighs. So either this, yes, between your thighs. The ball between your thighs. If you have a ball, that's fabulous. And we're going to keep the weights in our hands, right? So you have that, I'll have this. That's perfectly fine. Just gonna squeeze that so your feet are gonna be closer than hip width apart or shoulder width apart, either way. Yes, exactly. So just make sure you're not bending the knees to squeeze that prop. You wanna keep the legs straight and just squeeze them together gently. You don't have to be killing it, right? And then we're gonna squat back again, like we did before. Fantastic. So I'm gonna go back again. Yeah. And then we're gonna shift away forward like we did before. And then we're gonna have a little more support, hopefully, to feel that inner thigh work in there and help us be a little more stable on our heels or on our toes. Now, you don't have to, you can keep your toes down, but keep your arms back. And hold it for 3, 2, belly in, and 1. We come back, heels down, come up. We do that again. Arms are still behind my hips the whole time as my shoulders are wide. Shift your weight, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring your heels down. Come up into a straight position. And your last one here. Squeeze or squat. And then shift your weight forward with your toes, arms behind you. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your heels down. Come up into straight. Great. So now we're gonna turn. I'm gonna turn this way so I can see you. And then gently, we're gonna go down side to side, very gently from the hips. You still have that ball between you, just to take a little break. And let the head be heavy, side to side. Just allow those muscles relax on the top of your shoulders and below your head. And 2 and 1. Great. So now, 2 options. You can still have weights in your hands, or you don't need to. You can just hold on to a chair or something you can rely on. And we're gonna go up and down with your heels. Okay? So 2 options, holding on to something, holding on to your weights, up and down, up and down. Keeping the legs up straight. We are lifting off the floor with your heels up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Even if you don't have weights, I want to see if you can have your arms in front of you like this. If you're holding on to something, 2, you can just do one arm and then alternate with the other. So you can hold on with one hand and then hold on with the other. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it here, up here, up here. Stay upright, upright, belly in, belly in. You got it. And then slowly we're gonna open our arms like you're about to hug somebody, and then you're gonna hug this person, and you need to really a wide hug, right? So you're hugging nicely, open and close, and open and close. Yep, that's it. And close. Make sure that we're not letting the chest go forward. Your elbows are not going far back. They are just expanding out to the sides. Woo! Yes, not very far, but it's easy to lose your balance. Yes, 4, and elbow 3, yep, and 2, and 1, and then bring your heels down. Great. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a break from the weights. We're still going to have that ball between our ball or prop between your thighs, but I'm going to turn towards my bar here. I'm going to bring my heels up again. Ooh, they're on fire right now. That's okay. And then once my heels are up, I'm going to bend my knees and hold that position. Back is straight. So find that place. We feel the back is straight. Yep. And we're just going to squeeze the ball or the butt pillow between your thighs. Heels are up. So let's go. I'm going to do that again for everybody. So everybody, we're going to lengthen the legs. Lift the heels with them. So lift the heels. Everybody's heels lifted. Good. Now bend your knees and imagine you have a wall behind your back. So your back is straight. You got it. So it's not hinging back. I am hinging back. So I'm going to try to come up over my hips and my heels, and then squeeze your pillow or whatever you have between your thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure ribs and hips are aligned, and you're just going to be light on your hands, right? Belly in, lifting up. If you can, bring one arm in front of you. Choose one. Bring it down. Other arm. 3, 2, and maybe both, or keep alternating your arms for every 4 counts. You can try both. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms down. Lengthen your legs. Bring your heels down. Let's take that pillow out to the side or ball. We're going to stretch those calves first. So we're going to send one leg back like this into a lunge, a deep lunge, but keep the heel down on the back leg while the front leg bends. Yeah. Ooh. And then we're going to lengthen both legs. So the front leg is going to lengthen as well. And you're just going to bend the knee behind you and lift the toes up on the front. So shift your way back now. So from here, we're going to shift our way back. Bend the back knee and lift your toes up. Yeah, and just if you can keep the heel down on the back leg, that will be great. But if not, that's okay. So now extend the front leg, Celeste. I know, that's a tricky one. Just stretching the front leg. I know it's hard to see sometimes on the screen. Bend the back leg bends, and front leg. Yeah, there you go. And then toes lifted on the front. Toes lifted on the front and back heel down. Oh, I know, right? And then come back, switch legs. First, we're gonna have a nice lunge and keep the back heel down while the front knee bends. Yep. Nice stretch in the back, right? Try to get that heel down as you shift your way forward and bend the knee a little bit more on the front. So have that nice stretch on the calf. And then we're gonna lengthen both legs, keeping the back as straight. Bend the back knee, you got it, Celeste, you already did that. So bend the back knee, keep the heel down if you can, if not, that's okay. There you go. And then lift the toes up on the front. And yep, bend the back knee still. Even if the heel lifts, that's okay. Oh, there you go, perfect. Woo. Nice stretching. You can go deeper and lower if you want to, and then come back up. All right, nice job. We're gonna take a break from the calves, and we're gonna go straight into glutes, okay? So we're gonna still face in your bar, or whatever you're using as a bar, and we're gonna go into a lunge again, like we did before. And we're gonna work on, from here, not a big one, just one that you can keep your arms straight and you, so you're not going too far away from your bar, you're kind of close to your bar. So you send your leg back, right? And then you're able to push yourself up into straight, okay? So it's just pushing the back leg to bring yourself upright. And then when you come back, you're going to try to keep the back leg lifted off the floor as you step over your standing leg. So it's like you're lifting and your standing leg is holding your weight and you're lifting up off that leg. You can still hold on to something or keep it hands free. So you decide. Woo-hoo. You can try a couple. You might have to come back to hold on to your chair like I did. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And we're gonna go back into that lunge. Hopefully you're feeling this glute working here and this spot, of course. And then all we're gonna do now is keep the back leg as straight as possible. And then you're gonna shift your weight again over your front leg so you're lifting off again, but keeping the back leg behind you. And so you're just keeping your hips hinged and forward. So back is straight the whole time. And you're just pushing off. Yeah, that glute will do the work right there. Push up. You got it. That's it. 2 more. And your last one, we're going to stay up here, right? You know where I'm going with this. So hips anchor, yes. And you can go down, touch the floor with your toes, and then come up with your leg. And up. Touch the floor with your toes and up. You might have to hold on to something while you do this. Up, down, up, down. Use your abdominals here to keep yourself lifted off your chair, wherever you are, to support your lower back. So we're not arching the spine. We keep it long. Lift the abdominals here. You got it. 2. And your last one. We're gonna bring the leg down, shift your way back again. This time, we're going to use our hands to bring our leg in front of you for last 8. This is it. So it's gonna be a little faster. It's like a little scooter. You're going to bring your knee in a little faster. So it'll be, staying low on your low ceiling, meaning your standing leg is gonna be bent the whole time. You got it. Stay low. That's it. Stay low. 3, 2, and 1. Whoa. Take a break. Let's stretch that glute for sure. So you're gonna do your figure 4 and sit back and stretch. Oh me, oh my. I felt that. Oh. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Oh. right. So now the other leg is going to stay standing while the other one goes back, right? So let's just start with your lunge. Make sure you find a good one. You're not too far. You're hinging a little bit from the hip, and then you're coming up into a straight position. And you go back and push, back and push. That's it. Back and push. You got it. Woo-hoo. That's it. You don't need to hold on to anything. You can just do it without hands. You want to try that, or just one hand. And I'm going to really try not to touch the floor as we bring the back leg forward. You got it. That's it. Give me 5 more here. And 1 more. You got it. And we stay here. We're going to shift our weight forward just a little bit so we can lift the back leg. And we're just going to go up and down with that leg. Up, down. Yeah, hips are square. Hips are square. You can use, yes, make sure both hips are facing your furniture. Whatever you're holding on to. Light hands if you need to, if you can. If you need to hold it. Keep the leg straight. Straight. Lifting up that hip. You got it. That's it. Softening. And you got it. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's it. 5, 4, 3. You can do no hands. Yes, or just one hand, right? And 1. Great. We're going to bring the leg down, and we're going to come back into bringing the knee in and out, but we're going to stay low with your ceiling. So we're not bending and extending that front leg, the standing leg, sorry. Yes, in and out. Yeah, just shift your weight forward all the time, so you're just touching the floor with your back leg, just a little bit. That's it. In, in. Stay low. You got it, you got it. That's it. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice job. Let's stretch the glutes on that side. Woo. Yeah, however you want to stretch. You can do the figure 4, you can send that leg back and then shift your weight away from that hip so all your weight is actually to that side. So you choose which one works. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of side work for the obliques, okay? And then we're gonna end with lateral muscles, lateral glute work, okay? So we're gonna start by turning our feet out like this from your hips, yes? So you can hold on to something to start, and you're gonna shift your weight towards one leg and lift the other one a little bit off the floor. So I'm gonna start holding on to something just to see how that works, and if I don't need it, then we'll let it go. And then gently, you're going to lift the leg up as you glide your hand gently over that hip, right? So if you're good here, it's just a little slight bending here. And so ribs are going towards your hips. And then you want to hold on to your head, or I like better maybe on your shoulder. And so here's what you don't want to happen. You want to lift the hip up and away from the chair or your furniture. Woo! Right? And just very little. Doesn't have to be a lot. You just gotta feel the lift here and the crunching here. You put your hand down. You don't have to be holding your arm, your shoulder or your head. Right there. That's it. Fabulous. So here it's actually working our side glutes as well. So that's pretty good. 3 more. 2 and 1. All right, let's go down. And we're gonna bend the knees into a nice squat. Yeah, that's gonna feel great after that. And then as we come up, we're gonna shift our weight. I'm gonna bring the arms out to the side. Yeah, and then we're gonna squat again. And then go that way and stretch. And squat, and away. You got it. Yep, and 2. And 1, just for a nice stretch. Now we're gonna come back here. Our other arm is gonna come up, shift our weight. Yes, and now we're gonna do the same, but now our elbow is gonna go down. Yep, keeping the leg straight. Yep. Lift, 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 lift. Yep. And 1. Great. Now we're going to go down again. And we're going to go the other direction. And with our arm and our spine. And 1. Good. So now we're going to come back to this side to stand on the same leg. And we're going to turn the knee and the elbow down and then away from each other, and then elbow and knee towards each other, right? So really think of lengthening the spine. So it's only this side, it's not the whole spine doing this. It's a little one, and it's just on this side while this other one opens up gently. And then he's trying to go out as much as possible. So toes are pointing down. Fabulous. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Little holds here. Little holds. If you want to, you can pulse up a little bit more. Up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, down. Switch other side. Okay, so we're going to start just shifting our weight to the side, to your leg closest to your furniture. And hold on to your furniture with the same side hand and lift the opposite leg off the floor. Yeah, and then we're just going to slide our hand over our thigh as we side bend gently, gently. Yeah, that's it. Now, for some of us who have a scoliosis, one side does not feel as good as the other side, so just know that. Should have mentioned that at the beginning. So when it doesn't feel that well going to a certain direction, make it smaller, so you can still work the muscles without making your curvature and your scoliosis worse, right? So you just kind of keep it small and still work. Yeah, you can have your hand here if you want to, or on your shoulder. That's it. Yeah, and if you want to, you can let the head be heavy, so it kind of goes with your arm, so you don't have to be tight. That's it. And relax that shoulder a little bit more, Lauren. I know, like I try. Try to slide it. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go down into the squat. Awesome. And go towards our chair. And then squat and go towards our chair. And at any time you need a break, please take it. Woo. And squat and up, and 1 more. And up. Okay, so now we come back again to the same position. And we're just going to go with the arm here, off, the other arm off, right? Yes, and then we'll still turn for a few of those. You got it. That's it. That's it. Then we're gonna bring the other arm up or elbow up. Yeah. And then we're gonna turn from here and keep the knee down. And we're gonna lift up and down, up, down, up, down. That's it. You got it. Woohoo. That's it. You can always hold on to something if you need to. And you're just turning that knee towards your elbow. Knee to elbow. Yep. And trying to be sideways, not in front, right? Sideways. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna hold it if we can. Wrists come back, belly in, if you can. If not, that's okay. No judgment here. Make sure it doesn't hurt, because if it bothers you anyway in a bad way, then don't do it. Pulses, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go back into your squat, and we bend the other direction. Squat, and the other way. Squat, over, squat, over, squat, over. You got it. And one more. All right. So options here. If you have your loopy bands, I think you two have it. And so unless you don't have this, that's okay. So grab your loopy bands and bring them inside. Bring your feet inside your loopy bands. If you don't have that, that's fine. You don't need to. I'm going to do it without them. But if you do have them, oh, look at her. She might. She's full of tricks. So you have some, and if you have one resistance band, you can just wrap it around and tie a knot with your feet together first. So then you have a little bit of resistance and you can make your own loopy band. Yeah, there you go. You can do that. You can just tie your legs around and just tie it with them. 2 knots, a little higher on your, yes. Just come up a little higher on your, above your knee. Yeah, there you go. And then just tie it really good. You don't want to let that be untied. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. So just tie it 2 knots and you're good to go. Once you're done with that, we're gonna go back to your parallel squat. Like this. And then we're gonna come back up, okay? So just regular squats. Now you have a little resistance. That's it. 2 and 1. Now, as we come up, we're still gonna do kind of what we did before, but just down, out, and then squat. But it's all now your lateral muscles here, right? You don't have to have something. You can also do this just without it, without a loopy band or a resistance band. You just wanna have a little side kick and then come back. Side kick, come back. Side, come back. Side, come back. Woo, back. You got it. Let's do 3 more for 20, and then we're gonna switch to the other leg. And 1, okay? So now we kick and go down. Kick, go down. Kick, yeah, that's not really a big kick. Yes, what? And a little bit is fine, as long as you don't have to rotate anything, right? So just a tap, just pressing up. You got it, woohoo! Almost there. 4, 3. Now hopefully you will have space. 2, to go side to side squat, one way, squat, the other way, yeah? Oh, it's getting harder. You don't have to fully come up and just straight, stay low is fine. Just keep the length in the spine, hinging from the hip and not rounding the back. Out and out. And you guys are rocking it. Woo! That's it. 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, God. Nice job. Woohoo! Let's take the loopy band. That's it. Plenty of that. We did a lot of better work too. Awesome job. Okay. So let's finish with a little bit of abs before we stretch. So I'm gonna have you turn towards your furniture as your bar. And if you have a chair, that works. If you have a countertop, that works too. You're gonna bring your hands down wherever it's safe to keep your weight. And you're gonna walk your feet away. And from here, we're gonna practice. Go to hips up into a modified Pilates V or downward dog into a plank. Okay, so you can keep your heels up the whole time. So you gotta walk your feet away a little bit to keep the heels up or not. It just has to feel kind of good to send the hips back. Then as you come up over your shoulders, make sure they are away from your ears so you're not collapsing on them. Yeah, and one more. And then you're gonna stay into your plank position. Yeah, and then we're gonna bring the knees in one at a time into your mountain climb. Or mountain climbers. Yeah, just keeping everything stays. Make sure it's stable. You can do this against a wall so you don't feel you're sliding. That's it. You can do this on the floor. I should say that. Yeah. And one more. And last one. Now we're going to go back, hips back into your modified downward dog, and then come back up again. And one more. And your last one, we're gonna go back into your plank and send the leg back, straight up, one leg up to the ceiling a little bit. And then down, and then the other one. Woo, and down. Think of your glutes driving the movement, belly's in, supporting you. Yes. One more. And last one here. Great. And send your hips back. Awesome. Now walk your feet towards you or towards your hands. So you keep your back as straight though. So try to keep those heels down and back as straight. Awesome. A little bit. Bend the knees a little bit if the lower back is, yes, the lower back is rounding. Yes, or give yourself more space between you and your furniture. If you are on the floor, same thing. Find this length in the spine. And then from here, we're gonna bend and extend your knees a little bit to get a nice stretch. Oh, you're really close, never mind. We're not gonna do that. Stay here. We're just gonna bend both knees and extend both knees. Yeah, bend and extend. So you're gonna feel that nice length in the back of your legs. That's it. Shift your weight back towards your heels always. Exactly. Nice, 2. And 1. Now, go ahead and bend your knees one more time. Shift your weight towards your heels. Let your hands be free. Bend the knees, let the hands be free, and you're coming up into a straight position from a squat position. Yes, fantastic. Let's take a deep breath. Big inhale here, and a big exhale down. And a big inhale, and a big exhale. And one more time, big inhale, and a big exhale. We are done.